Hey up, you alright?
I am.
Do you fancy going for a walk?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, very
Time to
much so.
think.
It's not raining.
There is that, yeah.
Let's get out quick.
Cool, okie dokie. Epic or what?
It's cold, but that's giving me my first answer to everything because I'm not in Spain.
Oh,
It is breathtaking. Everywhere you look,
stunning.
it literally is 360-degree views, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's stunning. But then all I've said on all my videos so far is it doesn't matter what the weather's been like. Scotland has blown me away.
Yeah, I mean, it's nicer. We've said it all along, we'd rather it be snowing and cold than rain.
Yeah.
Because snow and cold and get out, rain, we just get drowned, and then the van gets wet, and then everything's wet. And
you're just stuck inside your van.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was 2 days there. The furthest I went was your van.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely cold and fresh and snowy. Definitely for me.
This is stunning where we are at the moment. We've been for a drive hoping that we'd get a spot along Loch Ness, but it wasn't to be really, was it?
No, there was nothing. I mean, there were plenty of stops.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything to do, and it'd be the same thing again where we'd park up somewhere and be stuck in the van. So
Just be sitting there like that. Can we see Nessie?
yeah, I give him binoculars out the
So we thought we'd come and walk up this hill and get some perspective of the views at the top. We are pretty much at the bottom of Loch Ness where we are at the moment.
And we've got a good tea waiting for us as well, haven't we?
Oh yeah, we've got epic tea sorted out. Need to work off some calories to stuff our face again.
Pre-burn the calories.
We got river coming behind there, comes all the way down and goes into that lake there, where there's another stream that comes down off the top as well. Cool. Apparently the two-stream business is making Mandy's head hurt.
Because that one's going downhill.
They can't hear if you point the other way, you know.
Oh, because the one from the waterfall is going downhill,
Yeah.
and then the one that's coming from there is going downhill.
Uh-huh. That's
So-
what rivers do.
I know, but then they're meeting in the middle, and they're not going anywhere. It can't flow back into that one because that's flowing that way.
So they're going into a lake.
Where?
There.
No, because that's coming down.
Yeah.
So how's that
I like it when you get to these little like viewing points between the rocks, and you can see all the other mountains and the snow and everything on them, and then the sun pops out. I'm actually getting solar in the van right now, folks. It's amazing.
I wish there was an app that you can scan poo or scat on the floor and it tell you what animal pooped there.
Yeah.
It would be very good. Because I've seen like 4 different kinds of poop up here. And I'd like to know what poop it was.
I just said that'd be a bit of a shit app.
Of course you did. I tell you what, you can't do anything. Dad joke central.
Well, you know, it's a festive period still, or as I like to say, it's the period to be nice.
And that's what dad jokes is it? That's just being extra nice.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dad jokes are extra nice because they make everyone chuckle. Maybe internally, but you're still chuckling seriously, aren't you?
Not seriously chucking.
No,
Chuckling.
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 No, not up chucking.
Oh, chucking. Chucking you.
Oh, off the top of a mountain.
No, that escalated quickly.
It did, didn't it?
A little hill with a soft landing
Last time you threatened to throw me off something, it was in
on Lake Bled.
Lake Bled, yeah.
I didn't. I threatened to push in.
You did, yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks for that.
but I was angry with you then.
Yeah. What are you now? Just fed up with me?
I'm just angry. I was angry with everything then, and now I'm not.
Cool.
So it's good.
Good then, isn't it?
Yeah,
Should we carry on now?
I think we should.
So that no one's angry with anybody, because you know, who needs anger?
No one really.
No
all,
one.
All anger is getting mad at yourself for something somebody else did.
Yeah. That's got everyone's mind boggling now. That's what you come and watch our videos for, isn't it, folks?
Oh yeah.
Stretch your imagination a little bit and get your mind boggling. Or is it the drone shots? Or is it the driving shots? Or is it cooking? Although we don't do a lot of cooking lately.
No, I do.
Yeah? Oh yeah, do on Mandy's channel.
Yeah. Yeah. On my latest bit, I showed people how to cook sausages and boil eggs in the air fryer at the same time, don't you know?
I know, I watched last night.
Did you? Was it good?
It was alright, yeah.
Yeah, good.
What are your favourite bits while you watch us? And if it's like, you know, because you're both a pair of numpties, that's a good answer too. That'll do.
Yeah. Because it's also why you like us.
Yeah.
If you don't like us, don't leave a comment, it's fine.
Wow.
Oh, come on, you just said it's the time for happiness and kindness.
It is, yeah.
So-
Niceness, I said actually.
Niceness.
Yeah.
Niceness.
Niceness. This, I have to say, folks, this is an epic walk for the views.
Yeah.
The other day, in the previous video, I don't know if you watched it or not, go and watch it if you haven't already, but we walked through Balmoral Estate to go to Prince Albert's Cairn Pyramid, whichever one you want to call it. And oh, I'm avoiding the scat on the floor. That was a nice walk, epic, uphill all the way through a forest. Epic views once you got to the top though, whereas this walk, it's like you've reached the top already.
The new trousers I've got,
Yeah.
much better than the old ones that I had to walk up to Prince Alfred's or Albert. Yeah, Prince Albert's pyramid, because there was no stretching them at all. Felt like a little old lady because I couldn't lift my legs high enough, but that was all down to the trousers. Now these are excellent.
Right, now, call them by the proper name.
Trousers.
Pants.
Pants!
I've already told them in the video last week, didn't I, folks? I told you last week, didn't I? I said that we're from Manchester, we call them pants, because you wear underpants.
And then overpants, essentially, but pants.
Yeah, who calls them overpants?
No one.
So we just call them pants.
Pants.
There we go.
Yeah. Anyway, my pants are good.
All the stuff that you learn on our channel, see?
How to be northern.
How to be northern.
Aye.
Where we have breakfast, dinner and tea. Let's not start that debate again. But yeah, the sun's come out now. It was snowing when we got here. And we were thinking, oops, shall we? But now, sun's come out. And the views now are just stunning. You can see over the mountain range over there where the snow-capped mountains are. The snow being blown off the back of the mountain by the wind. And that's epic. But the road or path starts to go back down now. So, should we go up to that bit up there?
Yeah.
Come on then. Wow, that's a view. That is epic. There we go. We made it to kind of the end.
It's
like just amazing, isn't it? All right, come on.
Let's
go. And while we're going on the way back down, just thought I'd update you on the van. After cleaning the AdBlue injector and the exhaust and making sure the connections are okay and everything else, it's been all right. Done over sort of 200 miles now, thereabouts. And yeah, no errors, no problems. Van's still working all right. So thankfully got away with that one a little bit. I've returned the NOx sensor that was the wrong one. So I got my money back on that one as well. Which means that all I've really done is clean the injector and the exhaust bit. And that's resolved the problem. Obviously from another point of view, having the Carly OBD scanner reader helped me as well, because that's given me the opportunity to reset the errors. So there we go. And the leg's doing all right as well. Still hurts at the point of impact, still a bit of bruising. But when we did the big walk in the last video and walking up here now, it's not a problem. So hopefully I'll get on my bike again soon and go and explore more of Scotland. I know some of you will probably be really unimpressed by this view with me polluting it because my diesel heater stopped working. Yeah, it takes about 20 or 30 goes to get it going. Smokes away like Billy-O as it tries to get going. So I need to fit my spare diesel heater ASAP because it's starting to get really cold again now. As the weather is particularly bobbing still outside, I'm going to do it from the inside. So I've got to take my seat off, which gives me access underneath to where the diesel heater is, and then I'm going to pull up the plate where it's fitted to, and then that should give me access to everything then, and then get everything rewired. I've got all the new wiring harness and controller. So yeah, let's get to it. Right, well that's the chair off. Now you can see the old diesel heater. So just need to have undone the electrics already. So those out of the way, need to undo that pipe there. And then there's 4 screws for the turret plate. That is for the seat, so let's get that out of the way. So the old one came out kind of okay. The sealant obviously was playable, so it came out okay, but there were some adjustments needed in terms of filing and hammering to get the turret plate to fit on the new heater. Once everything had been adjusted correctly, it was time to fasten the turret plate to the bottom of the diesel heater and then put all the fittings back in. So fuel line, pump, exhaust and air intake. Fit the turret plate back in the floor, obviously then get it tested, make sure it was all operating okay before putting the seat back on, and generally just checking out everything underneath the van as well at one point, and then just yeah, a proper tidy up and enjoy the warmth in my van without all the smell of smoke everywhere. Just in case you're wondering what would happen if the diesel heater totally packed up and I didn't have a spare, what would I do for heat? I've got one of these, which is remote controlled, plug-in, 500 watt fan heater, ceramic fan heater. And it's enough, obviously, that if you use it sparingly, it'll stop you and the sort of contents of your van from freezing. Obviously you do need the power for that. 500 watts, so for example if I was running that off my power pack, which is a 2000 watt hour power pack, it's 4 hours straight. So yeah, it's not going to last long, but if you're on a campsite or something, obviously you can plug in an electric and use that to keep the van warm, and it does work. Use that when I was building the van before I put the diesel heater in. This is what I kept in my van, and it kept me perfectly warm, like 17-18 degrees internal temperature. It would cut in and cut out once it got to temperature, so they're pretty cool. The temperatures outside are still quite low. It's 6 degrees at the moment, so still sort of the temperatures where I would normally have the heating on for a little bit during the day. So there we go. Anyway, let's get cracking. The next park up, I'm hoping it's going to be a cracking one, really nice, so fingers crossed for that. needless to say, I'm not going to get through that. And yeah, this is a narrow ass road, so this is going to be a few miles of reversing all the way back, so we can find ground that is hard enough to be able to spin it round. But yeah, there's a lot of trees down in this area. Hopefully we can get out. If not, we'll go back the way we came. But the storm really has kind of like come in fast. Now we've got to try and reverse around the bushes that I've just driven past that were blocking half the road without falling off the road, because the verges at both sides are soft, to say the least. Obviously I'm waiting for Mandy behind me to get past everything as well.
Bit tight for you, but you might be able to do it in a couple more turns than I did.
Yeah, I was watching you do it then and you were almost filling the road. I'll have a go, but that extra metre might be my downfall.
Okay.
I reckon I'm going to get stuck across there.
Okay, well you do what you think then, I'll try to just drive slowly forwards.
Yeah, when I saw you do it, I was thinking then that you almost filled the road, but just I was going back as far as I could then, and there wasn't that much space in front of me before it drops off, because that hedge is just a drop off after that. So yeah, I'll just keep reversing back.
Okay, I mean it looked like it maybe when you were as far back over as you could, it looked like there might have been like a foot in front of you, which really isn't enough, really, is it?
No.
Just be careful where this tree is, because it's a proper foot, proper big thing on the other side.
I think I made it past that tree alright. So many fallen trees.
Well, the passing place here, but then there's a gate that looks like it would open, but it's uphill on like a 80-degree angle to the road, so I don't know whether that'd be any good for you turning round. At least have a look on your way past.
Okay. I mean, I don't have a problem reversing until it's better to do it, so don't worry about that. Now the ground on the other side is so soft, you can see just on the ledge of the road it just drops off into nothing, so I don't want to do that. I'll keep going back.
Cool. Don't worry, but you just take your time. I can go see him if I need to. In the Austin Towers maneuver.
There we go, folks. Spun around, about a mile of reversing, but found a passing spot that was wide enough. So there's a guy at the end of the road. It looks like he might be there to clear the road. I'll spin you around now and go left and see if it reroutes. Does it feel like going back so we can help them out? That's fine. Well, this'll do for a parkup, won't it? This is well, I was going to swear then. This is a find, isn't it, eh? Wow. I mean, the drive down here was pretty epic as well. Not a route that I've ever done before. Everyone normally goes straight down is it the 82 over through Glencoe and, you know, sort of like through the mountain pass and everything, which is an epic drive in itself. However, coming down the coast, sort of like Fort William and then sort of down the coast towards Oban and that, oh yes, that is, like I said, an epic drive, stunning scenery, and pretty much hugging the coast most of the way. There was a coastal path for cycling and walking as well. So I think that will be a revisit at some stage and come back up this way and go cycle up that way. But for now, just going to enjoy the view because, you know, like, why not? Mandy's doing a piece to camera as well. Yeah, if we do get a chance, go and watch Mandy's channel. Links are in the video description down below. It's Unadventurous Mandy. Just come out to film this. So that's the river flowing, but it's freezing right now. That is actually warm water over the freezing temperature. So you've got this like fog, sea fog or something like that. How cool's that? Spooky. I need to do that actually because I'm a bit cold. It's freezing outside. What is it? Ooh, it's actually freezing, yes. Yeah. It's just under 0, -1. And a rather nice 19 degrees inside, courtesy of the new diesel heater. However, it's a little bit noisy.
It is, isn't it? It's definitely not as whisper quiet as the one you took out.
No, so I think I will be fixing the old one and putting that back in.
You should do anyway, just to practice.
Because I need the practice.
But when we're going through diesel heaters at a rate of not same, man, so it's well worth you getting that practice in. It'll be useful, I promise.
Yeah. Oh God, what's that? You're going to set out to actually wreck them on purpose?
No, I like mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bless you. But you could probably hear the diesel heater as we're going outside, checking out the mist. On I guess it's the river. It's really weird because like there's a lock up there, like miles up there, isn't there?
Is that Loch Etive?
I think it is, yeah.
I think it's
It then flows into the river.
Yeah.
The river then flows into this
estuary.
lock.
Oh, there's a lock and then an estuary?
Yeah, but this is a lock up here where all the boats are.
Ah, yeah.
So then that lock flows into the river flows into the lock then flows into an estuary. Anyhow,
Nature.
So yeah. And let's not talk about which ways river flows up and down. Not going into that one again.
Honestly, water confuses me.
A lot of things do.
Well, yeah, there is that. Yeah, a lot of things do. Yeah, that's what Google's for.
Yes.
Yes.
So anyway, I was just been outside having a look at the misty waters.
It's
and
so
stars
pretty
as well.
I know. I mean, it's nice that we can see the sky for a change. That is really nice.
Yeah, it's not raining.
Yeah.
Or snowing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy to see the sky.
Yeah.
That is
it's been quite nice, that, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna stay here for the night and see what happens tomorrow. Really.
Yeah.
The weather forecast at the moment is saying it should be all right, but over the last half an hour or so, the wind's picking up a little bit, which is just.
Well, the weather thingy is lies. It keeps telling us that it'll be lovely today and it'll be lovely tomorrow when the crappy weather's coming after that. But it's not, because it just comes and gets you. And it gets you.
You think it's picking on you?
Yeah, I'm falling out with the weather, big style. Yeah.
As long as you're having a go at weather, not me.
Oh, but you sometimes deserve it.
And on that note.
Oh no, we've had a good few days, haven't we? It's been interesting driving, definitely.
Lovely scenic drives. And the epic walk yesterday over the hill and everything. So yeah,
it was a very good call to come and drive down the locks, though. That was a really good call because it's been a beautiful drive.
It was. It's funny though, as you talk about that one, is that we set out to drive down the locks because it's low and the weather should be fine there and everything else. We just couldn't find we say the perfect parkup. We couldn't find a parkup that met all of our needs.
No.
So it was quiet off the road, that we could either get good mobile phone signal or Starlink.
Or that the weather was good enough to put
Yeah.
Starlink up, because
Yeah, 'cause of the
65
windy.
mile an hour winds, we
No,
can't put
can't do
Starlink
that.
up.
So, hey ho. Speaking of Starlink, by the way, on the Gadget John channel, I'm going to put a video all about Starlink within the next couple of weeks. So watch out for that one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
You don't even know yet.
I've seen you recording the stuff.
Sneaky peek.
Yeah, and I use it,
Yeah,
So, yay
there
for
is
me
that.
and you.
Right, we're going to go then.
Yeah, we should.
Because I'm freezing. I want to turn the heater up, and they wouldn't be able to hear us then.
No,
if I turn the heater
yeah,
up.
this is very true.
Woo!
I can't hear you sat here when you turn the heating up. No.
Right, folks, thanks for watching, and we shall see you on the next episode of What the Fork Are These Two Nutters Going to Get Up To next week.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'll tune in next week. See you next week, guys.
It's that random that we don't know anyway.
That's it. You plan something.
Making it up as you're going
Oh,
along.
yes, absolutely. Anyway,
folks.
see you soon, guys.
Bye.
Bye.